Alright guys, BLM here, back with more Detroit Become Human. We're continuing on, again, doing this playthrough here to finish up all the trophies. We're going to need Connor to die at every opportunity. So, yeah. We just had Kara and Alice die as well. So, that will definitely speed this up. So, let's go. We got a double whammy there, killing Kara and Alice and Connor. So we got everything we wanted out of that last one. I believe this is Jericho. That's where we're at now, right? The Jericho mission, I mean, obviously, which this is a pretty straightforward one. So yeah, I think the next chapter, I mean, all we have left to do to get all the trophies right now is still, I mean, obviously we still need Connor to die every opportunity, which I think there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. Yeah, we've had him die 3 times already, on the run, the interrogation, and the hostage. So yeah, 5 more times. We have 1 more magazine, or technically 2, but it's back in, like it's the 2 pages. But 2 magazines left in Crossroads. And then we need Marcus to do the Stratford Tower without losing a team member. So, it's pretty easy actually. I mean, like, again, it's a pretty straightforward road at this point. I think it's a clear path to getting every trophy. So let's go. Oh, triangle. Right. I should know where all these are at this point. I've only replayed this fucking 3 times now. Alright, let's go. Oh yeah, that's what his music's like. It's like a more, like a piano sort of music. Yeah, because, like, Kara's is more like orchestral. Connor's is more kind of like, was it like technical, like, I mean, like whatever, like future sounding sort of thing. And yeah, this one's more like piano based, right?
Oh, sorry, excuse me.
What was the point in that, by the way? I just realized that, like, yeah, what was the point in that? There's no point, there's literally no point to that. Oh, wrong one. I meant to do this one. Oh, we have to get closer. There's this one. Yeah, I really don't actually. When I said From the Dead's my least favorite mission, to be honest, this might be my least favorite mission because this one actually involves doing a lot of stuff and it's fucking boring. It's like, why the fuck are there like a billion fucking clues? Okay, fuck. It's like, if only androids can see this anyway, it's like, why do we need a billion fucking clues? Like, why couldn't they just, like, set it up with only, like, 2 clues or something? Like, why they need, like, 7 or 8? Like, why was that a thing? Right there. But whatever. Yeah, again, we're just trying to get through this. Yeah, but we're setting a good pace. I think we could actually finish this today. Which again, kind of was my original plan, but I thought I got fucked up when like things were taking a bit longer than I thought they would, like last night. But I think we're back on track. We're back on track to finish this today. I feel like, because again, especially with Kara gone now, that takes away all of her missions, and her missions are some of the longer missions in the game. Like Marcus's are the shortest, I feel like, with the exception of the Stratford Tower and the other one, and spare parts. But for the most part, his missions are pretty short. And I mean, Connor's can be long. Like, the thing about it, it's like Marcus's are the shortest, I feel like. Connor's are like medium length, and Kara's are ridiculously long. Especially if you're going for 100% completion. Like, Kara's are the ones that take forever. Well. Okay. I need to find a way up. So it's this. There's something else I haven't really talked about either. To be honest, the more and more time goes on, the more and more respect I have for Red Dead Redemption 2. I don't think that's something I've talked about in a video yet, but yeah, I mean, like, again, when playing Red Dead Redemption 2, I was just kind of on it. I mean, like, I liked it. I really liked it, but I definitely had a lot of criticisms of it. However, I think as more time's gone on... Where's this last one? Oh, it's white, isn't it? It's there. Okay. As more time's gone on, I think I'm definitely getting more and more positive on my opinion of the game. Though, I mean, there's still stuff that annoy me, and there's some narrative things that I'm not a big fan of, but still, I mean, like, the way it ties in the Red Dead Redemption 1, I think is perfect. Like, it literally does that so perfectly. And, okay. Now. Okay. That's something else I haven't talked about. Not Red, what am I talking about? Dragon Ball Super is supposedly coming back, soon. I mean, I don't know soon, but it's coming back. So that's cool. Again, I mean, like, I had no real doubt. I mean, obviously it was on hiatus because of the, because they wanted to focus on the Broly movie, which, I mean, looks like it was a massive success considering the Broly movie's making a good chunk of money. And also for it being a limited run movie in America, like, it's made a lot of money. And to be honest, I wasn't a big, I've said this already, I wasn't an enormous fan of it. To be honest, I think more and more, as more time's gone on since I've watched it more, as had to compress it, decompress it, I feel like I'm more positive on it now than I was right after watching it. And to be honest, I think my opinions of the movie itself are the same. I think it's more so where I would rank it amongst the other Dragon Ball movies is a bit different. I think it definitely is a lot higher than I was saying before, where I was saying before it's probably like middle of the road. I think in reality, like, it's definitely up there. But then again, that's mostly because just the other Dragon Ball movies kind of suck. And this is at least a competently made movie. Wait, what? Oh, we have to go forward a little bit, right? Yeah, it's this point that we need to go here. And like, again, I do like what they did with Broly for the most part, in terms of making him a sympathetic figure. I don't love what they did with Paragus, though. I feel like, I think Paragus definitely, his character's a lot worse than it was in the actual Broly movie. In the original Broly movie, and, like, even though, and again, while Broly I think was a better character, I think as a villain, he's a much worse villain in this movie than he is in... Not because, I mean, like, because, I mean, really, he's not much of a villain at all. I mean, like, he's really just there to fight them, but he's not really villainous in any real way. It's not like he's doing it because he actually dislikes them. Like, I thought what they did with the first Broly movie, like, the plot point of, that this is all just a plot to, kill Vegeta. Like, I thought that was, like, a really brilliant thing, and, like, the way they execute that with Paragus tricking Vegeta into thinking that he's made him a new planet Vegeta and all that stuff. Like, I thought that was fantastic. And, again, while I think there's issues with the movie, with, like, things like pacing and, like, I don't know, just a lot of the tone being kind of weird and whatever, particularly the first half of the movie. And then the second half of the movie just being nothing but a fucking slugfest between Broly and, like, really just Broly rampaging through everyone until the very end, where it's like, it's kind of a dumb ending too, where, like, everyone just gives their energy to Goku and then he just, like, punches him in the stomach and he dies. But yeah, I mean, and also I did rewatch the Broly movie, the original Broly movie, after I watched Super, the Super Broly movie, and yeah, I mean, like, I definitely have a lot, to be honest, my opinion of that movie's definitely gone down a bit. I think before I had rewatched it, I would have definitely said Broly, Legendary Super Saiyan, that was my favorite Dragon Ball movie. I think really my opinion of it's gone down. To be honest, I mean, I think my opinion of all the Dragon Ball movies, though, would probably go down if I rewatched them now. And I was actually thinking about that, because I talked about this before, too, that I was thinking about starting a new YouTube channel where I just talk about whatever the fuck. It's essentially, like, I talk about random shit on this video, on these videos, but I think what the other YouTube channel would be me actually making a, like, well-made video where I discuss these topics instead of just like randomly putting into these Let's Plays. I'll still talk about random shit during the Let's Plays, but like I was thinking like doing like a ranking of the Survivor seasons, doing a ranking of Big Brother seasons, also doing I think a ranking of the Dragon Ball movies would be fun. I would have to rewatch all the Dragon Ball movies before I do that though, but I think that would be fun, like ranking like I don't know, like the Dragon Ball sagas, ranking the One Piece sagas. Ranking, I don't know, a lot of ranking stuff, because again, that's why I really enjoy ranking the Assassin's Creed games. That's something I've talked about. I mean, maybe some discussion videos too here and there. It'll just be that sort of channel, and I think it'll be fun. The problem is that it takes a good amount of work, and again, time-wise, it's not something that is really ideal for me right now, though. Again, I would like to start working. I think I will go ahead and try to start working on that this next week. Especially considering I don't have any homework due immediately. I feel like during this weekend I'll probably try to get some homework actually done, and then like during the week I might try to go ahead and oh fuck off. I hate this. Fuck off! Oh my god, fuck motion controls. There we go. I had to do it like 5 or 6 times. I mean, like, the thing is also, it's, the thing about the Survivor one that that's the one I'm definitely thinking about doing the most, is doing a ranking of all the Survivor seasons, all the English language Survivor seasons, which will take a while. It's 52 seasons, so it'll be like a 5-part video, which I think will be fun. The problem with that I think is going to take the longest time is probably just getting footage of all the Survivor seasons to put in the background. And also the fact that I have a cold right now isn't the greatest either, so that's less than ideal. And to be honest, like, I just don't think I have a great voice for that sort of thing either. I obviously, as you can tell from these Let's Plays, I don't feel like I have a deep voice, but I don't have like I feel like there's like, I don't have a clear voice. I feel like that's the tough thing, because the way I talk is very, I don't know how to describe it, really. It's like, it's kind of, I don't know how to really describe it. It's like, obviously it's just whatever comes to mind, but it's like, I feel like there's a better way to describe it than that. But, it's like, I feel like when I talk, like the way I talk in these videos is mostly just whatever's in my head, I just instantly say. Like, it's just like, it's not really, like, I'm not really putting much thought into what I say. And then again, like, with these videos, I'll probably write some sort of script and stuff. Like, I don't think I'll write an actual script, because I know a lot of YouTubers, like, real YouTubers, like, actually write scripts, and, like, for me, that's not my sort of thing. I feel like with the script, I'll just fuck things up even more. So I feel like for me, I would have, like, maybe, like, a list of points I want to make, and, like, just go through those points. But I just feel like I'm not one for scripts. I'm not one that could follow a script super intensely and well, so yeah, I do feel like for me it's better just to have a list of points and then just go through those points, because I feel like it just sounds super unnatural for me to read a script as well, and that would also disturb me, which, by the way, that's never explained, is it? Like, that has no credence ever. In, like, what the fuck, like, why the fuck was there a screeching noise as that thing just ran across the thing? Like, it's never explained. Yeah, I think, like, an analysis of this game's narrative, I think that would be a fun video to do. And, like, all the dumb things in this game, but, like, those things I do still like as well. I think that would be a cool thing to do. I don't know, so I have a lot of, like, ideas for videos, but again, it's more of a time thing, because again, it takes a lot of time. Have we been doing Jericho the entire time? I think we have, right? We're 14 minutes into this and we've only been doing Jericho? I didn't realize this took so long. I thought it was only like a 10-minute mission. Yeah, okay. Next up, the Nest. So that's something. The Nest is one of the missions that we're going to have to... alright, we're here. Yeah, the Nest is one of those missions that we're going to have to die in. And the annoying thing about the Nest is that it's a pretty specific way to die. Like, I mean, there's only really one real way to die in that mission, and it's like, it's a pretty specific thing where you need to chase him, go through the greenhouse, but like not be close enough to where you can grab him. And then you have to go down the slide. Oh, there's Simon, everyone's favorite character, Simon. But yeah, then whatever, who cares? Like, whatever, you'll see in a second. Okay, let's do it. The nest. Yeah, we're gonna be skipping all the Kara missions from now on too. So yeah, I think we can definitely finish this up pretty quickly. I'm trying to look. Yeah, so Zlatko we're going to be skipping entirely. We're going to skip the Pirates Cove, and we're going to skip Midnight Train. Actually, I didn't realize that. Yeah, there's only 3 more Kara missions anyway. I mean, yeah, Kara definitely gets the least amount of missions in this game. However, the missions that she does get are pretty long. So it's kind of like a compromise, I guess. But
you doing? You know, same old shit. Usual.
Yeah, I believe this is another one that we didn't 100% complete, and that's because we can't with this playthrough. Like, we would need to not die in the previous thing, so... Oh well.
What the fuck?
Sorry, Lieutenant.
I also love how, like, this is literally, like, what, like a couple hours later?
Are you gonna come back like this every time you get killed?
My predecessor was unfortunately destroyed, but CyberLife transferred its memory and sent me to replace it. This incident should not affect the investigation.
Not affect the investigation? I just saw you get hit by a truck. Now you come back like nothing happened?
A machine was destroyed, and another machine was sent to replace it. I don't understand what's bothering me.
Okay, fuck you. Fuck you.
I gotta love that. Alright. And again, like another problem with the YouTube channel I'm talking about is I feel like it's gonna be a very unstructured channel in the sense that there's not really gonna be a set like theme. It's just really gonna be whatever I want to talk about. And the problem I have with that is that, like, if I'm going to be putting more effort into it, it's like, oh wait, really? We just leave? Oh, okay. Like, it's not gonna get as many viewers as it could potentially get, because obviously, like, to get as many viewers as you can get, usually you would focus on one particular topic. In that way, like, all the fans, a lot of the fans of that particular topic latch onto that channel. But with mine, it's going to be scattered all over the place, like maybe some videos on Survivor, some videos on Big Brother, some videos on Assassin's Creed, some videos on whatever else I want to talk about. I mean, just gaming in general, really. And then possibly some movie stuff. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of random stuff.
Oh, Christ. If we have to investigate every time somebody hears a strange noise, we're going to need more cops.
Okay. And yeah, I mean, I feel like...
Open up! Detroit Police!
Stay behind me.
Got it.
I feel like obviously that'll limit the growth of the channel and everything, but I think at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's what I want to do, so, I mean, whatever. Because again, like, for me, I feel like I'm so scatterbrained to the point where it would just disturb me to really only talk about one thing. Like, I don't think that's even, like, I think, again, that's what kind of disturbed me with my,
What the fuck is this?
to be honest, that's what kind of disturbed me about this channel. That's why, like, I started talking about, like, random shit in between videos, because I don't like just staying on one topic, because there's so many things I like. I mean, it's not like I'm only a fan of gaming and that's the only thing I'll ever talk about. It's like, I mean, I'm a fan of so many things that I want to talk about, and it's like usually there's news on a lot of these things, like almost every day, and there's just a lot of things I want to talk about just in general with these, like things like, I guess, Survivor, Big Brother, even Sasuke. I mean, things like I mean, anime and whatever. I mean, there's a lot of things. I mean, like in gaming, movies, I mean, even TV shows. I mean, there's a lot of things, and
Its LED is in the sink.
Not surprised it was an android.
And to be honest, I mean, a lot of the videos I do think will probably be some sort of ranking video. Because to be honest, that's why I enjoy watching. That's why I enjoy, like, looking at. I mean, obviously, it's like kind of a cliche and stuff to do. Just ranking videos or like top 10 videos, whatever.
Any idea what
but
it
I mean, that's
means?
why I enjoy it. And like I don't and obviously like
Written 2,471
yeah,
times.
I mean, to be honest, I think I really just gotta not think about it too much and just do what I want to do. I think that's really what
Why are they obsessed with this?
this should come down to, because I think
Looks like mazes or something.
he's at the end of the day, I think I should just have some fun with it, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I mean, yeah, to be honest, I'll be happy even if I just get like a couple hundred subscribers, like 500 subscribers probably. Because I've never had a channel that get that much. I mean, like this is what, like my 4th YouTube channel. This one only has 18, which is even more pathetic. But again, like at this point, this is kind of just like a fun thing to do. I mean, like it's just like a easy thing to do and a fun thing. Like again, I would be playing games anyway, so it's like why not record it and upload it? It's like if anyone watches it, cool. If they don't, then oh well. Yeah, only 18 subscribers on this channel, which is strange considering on PSN I've gotten like 80 something. So it's like, why do I have so many more followers on PSN from these videos than I do actual subscribers on YouTube? But either way, I mean, again, like Let's Play videos too are not the type of things.
Ah, Jesus, I hate these things.
But yeah, Let's Play videos aren't the type of thing most people subscribe to when it comes to like smaller channels at this point. Like I think it's, again, the market's so saturated with Let's Play videos that I think it'll be very tough for a Let's Play video to actually do well at this point. Like a new Let's Play channel, like obviously there's people like Tetra Ninja and like what Game Riot and some other people that obviously are already successful. That's because they kind of started a bit earlier. At this point, there's just so many that you would really have to do something completely unique or have a following beforehand to really have a successful Let's Play channel, I believe. So, and even then, even if I was like, even then, like I'm not even doing a Let's Play channel correctly anyway. Like it's like I just don't give a shit about this. Like it's really just a fun thing for me at this point.
Pages turn yellow. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
Okay, I love how the frame rate is so fucking bad here. Okay.
Birdseed. I can't believe it. This nutjob was actually feeding these fuckers.
Okay.
Found something?
It's actually taking a while.
I don't know. It looks like a notebook, but it's indecipherable.
Didn't we already do this? Oh, we didn't reconstruct. Shit. Oh. Yeah, I also do a ranking of the Telltale games too. That's another thing. To be honest, I mean, the thing about these videos though that I'm talking about, a lot of these videos I've kind of already spoiled on this channel if you were to like look back at certain Let's Plays. Like I've already gone through my Assassin's Creed game ranking. I've already gone through my I've already gone through, no, Big Brother, what am I talking about? I've already gone through my Telltale game ranking. I've more or less went through my Survivor season ranking, not necessarily, not in depth though, so I mean that one not really. It's same thing with Big Brother, and same thing with like Survivor winners and Big Brother winners. I believe I've gone through my Survivor, the top of my Survivor winners ranking though, but either way.
What are you waiting for? Chase it!
Oh, fuck. And I think with Survivor, I do think there is something legitimate that I can bring new to the table, because I feel like my view on Survivor is very different from most people. Oh wait, no. Wait, we wanna do the slow one, right? Shit. Okay. So again, what we're trying to do here is, this is the point where we need to not push anything. Okay. So here, we need to miss. Now fail this. We did it.
Jesus Christ.
How funny would this be for Hank? Like, this guy's just fucking up everything. Like, this new android that you're supposed to be working with, just fucking up everything. Alright, let's do it. Let's do Time to Decide. Which, this is just a short, like, cutscene based one. There's actually, I don't believe there's much here. Oh, no. You actually do walk around a bit, don't you? Yeah, you have to explore Jericho. I forgot about that. But either way, it's not much. Like, there's no real gameplay here outside of walking around. So, yeah. Yeah, also, another video that I think would be fun to make nowadays, too, is ranking all the Tony Hawk games. Because I actually did that back on my original channel. Because, like, on what eventually became really a channel about game collecting, my last channel that I had, I did a video of the top 10 Tony Hawk games, and that was made like 10 years ago now or something. No, not 10 years ago, but 8 years ago. It actually got a good amount of views. The problem was that obviously it was shit. It was a terrible video. It was me literally sitting in front of a camera and everything. I think nowadays, obviously, I would edit it differently, where I would actually have gameplay footage and that sort of stuff.
I'm Simon.
North.
But
I don't understand.
I think I could remake that video. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun to remake that video. The thing is, the problem with that though is I haven't played the Tony Hawk games in forever. The last time I played a Tony Hawk game was probably a couple years ago, and that was Project 8. I don't think I've played one since for a while before that. So I think I need to replay like Proving Ground.
Stay alive. That's freedom.
Proving Ground. Also, I haven't played Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5. So I mean, really, I would need to replay some of those, but still.
If humans knew we were here, they'd kill us.
Who fucking? I don't care. Well, again, this mission doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Like, for our goal of this playthrough, this mission does not matter at all.
If you could decipher the signs, it's because one of us trusted you enough to give you the key.
There's a place where we can be free. Find Jericho.
I understand how you feel, but we have more freedom here than you ever did.
I don't know, I feel there's a lot of videos I like, a lot of different type of videos I would like to
Waiting
make.
in the dark for something to happen.
So I do think I'll do that eventually, but yeah, finding the time will definitely be the toughest thing. Especially if I'm going to do that Survivor one, because that's going to take a lot of time. But I would like to do it. I think it'll be a lot of fun to do, and I feel like now is the right time to do it before Edge of Extinction really starts to kick off. Because I feel like essentially before any season this year finishes, I feel like I should do it, because I feel like once the year starts, it becomes a very arbitrary thing to do, to rank the Survivor seasons. Like why am I like gonna do it in like May, like after Edge of Extinction ends, but like before like South Africa or Australian Survivor start? I feel like that's just kind of like an arbitrary thing. Well, like now it's a good break-off point where, okay, we're doing every Survivor season pre-2019. Like I feel like that's a good break-off point. And yeah, there's 52 seasons to talk about. I mean, there's a lot already. And again, do I think the video will get any views? Who knows? I mean, I think these sort of videos are kind of hit or miss, especially like Survivor, which is such a niche topic when it comes to like YouTube and stuff. I realize it's a niche topic and everything, but I mean, like, especially when it comes to YouTube, where there's not really many YouTube channels dedicated to like Survivor content.
I don't want to shut down.
With the only major one being Peridium. And again, I'm not like, it's not like I'm trying to compete with Peridium or anything. Obviously, I'm not even gonna try. I mean, because why not? I don't want to. Again, I don't want to just solely focus on Big Brother and Survivor. I kind of want to just do whatever I want. But I do feel like a ranking of the Survivor seasons is something I've wanted to do for a while. I do have a ranking. I do have a ranking, though I do think it needs some adjusting. But I do have a ranking on my computer, and I think like the thing I've always wanted to do is do a video where I talk through everything. That's something I have not done. Is talk through why those things are there in the positions that they are. And same thing with a winner ranking. I feel like a winner ranking would be fun too. And yeah, we'll see. And to be honest, I think a lot of people will be upset with my... I mean, like, if people were to legitimately watch it, they wouldn't like my rankings of the winners or of the seasons. I mean, like, one of my least favorite seasons is Australian Outback, which is one of the most popular seasons. I mean, and also, I mean, the Cook Islands is pretty low on my list, which is a pretty... I mean, it's either... I think nowadays it's kind of gotten more negative reception, but it's really a hit or miss season with people. I mean, for me, it's definitely a miss. But there's people that love Cook Islands, and I don't get it. But yeah, there's people that do love it. So I mean, there's that. Yeah, and then when it comes to Survivor winners, I mean, then again, if I were to do a Survivor winners ranking, I would go through my criteria beforehand. I feel like... I mean, people will still be upset at the ranking. Obviously, these people are idiots. But again, like I feel like for my Survivor winner ranking, it's less objective and more. I mean, it's less
You came to the wrong place.
less not objective. Well, it's less it's less personal feeling. Like it's less like, oh, I like this person. It's more how dominant of a game you played, and obviously that can be ranked by different things, but for me it's like how much control you had and what actually happened throughout the season. And like that's why I have someone like Sandra both times relatively low in my winner rankings, and that's why I have someone like Cochran high in my winner rankings, and someone like Boston Rob and Tyson, those people, which some people have really low. So yeah, I mean, it really is. Again, with my winner ranking, obviously with the season rankings, it's very just based on my opinions, obviously. Like, I mean, that's all you can really do is season ranking. Obviously, you can do statistical analysis, which I do have a fucking spreadsheet also with statistical analysis. But, like, when I do the YouTube video, though, it will be just my raw opinions of the seasons. But when it comes to winner rankings, again, I feel like the way I rank the winners is more based on the evidence that we're shown, more so based on how I feel. Because again, who's my favorite winner? It's Tony. Tony's my favorite winner. Fuck it. Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, I mean, Tony's my favorite winner. Is he number one in the winner ranking? No. I mean, he's high. I mean, he's relatively high, but he's not number one. I think he's number 6, 5 or 6. And again, that's based off of dominance. That's not based on him as a player. Because I think that's another thing. If you were to rank the winners based on how good of players there are, Tony would be probably middle of the road, possibly bottom. I mean, like, yeah, to be honest, I mean, like, as much as I love Tony, in any given season of Survivor, he's probably not winning the majority of those seasons. Compared to someone like Natalie White, where I don't know Natalie White, but I mean, Natalie White would be like decently high. I mean, someone like, oh, I think that's another video I could do, is going through every season and talking about who I personally would have voted for.
They'll all shut
Because again, I think I have some unpopular opinions in that as well. I think I have some very unpopular opinions in that. So I don't know. I think that could be fun too. Like literally just go through every single season,
We're slowly dying.
and talk about who I would vote for. I don't know how I would do that video though. Like, how would I split that up? I think this, like, would I just do all of them in one? Like, maybe I'll do like all the U.S. seasons in one, and split it up and then do the other seasons in another one. I don't know. And to be honest, I think this is another thing, is that I think also by doing, like, because the ranking I want to do is a ranking of every season of Survivor, as in every English language season of Survivor, which I think that's also alienating some people. Obviously, the people who don't care about international Survivor, that's really alienating that group of people. But then again, I'm not going to talk about... I think if I were to do the video, I won't talk about spoilers. Especially for the international ones. Because I feel like I mean, a lot of people haven't watched a lot of these international seasons. I feel like they should if they love Survivor, because I think there's a lot of good seasons. There's some bad ones. I believe on my list of I have a ranking on my computer. I believe on the list of all the seasons, I believe the bottom 4 are like international seasons. I mean, they're all because I mean like the three of them are so clear to me that they're the worst seasons. I mean, it's so fucking easy. That like the bottom 3 seasons of Survivor I've ever watched are so easy. All of them being early international seasons. Oh wait, we have to push up. Shit. Oh, sorry, I was doing something else. And then the other one's like kind of a bit more up in the air, but I do think it's probably number 4 worse. But I mean, there's some good seasons though. I mean, like within my like top tier, which is like I'm in top third of Survivor seasons. There's like 3 or 4 international seasons in there. I mean, like, and then like middle tier, there's a lot of middle tier international seasons. I mean, I think at the end of the day, I mean, there's a lot of international seasons of Survivor that people haven't watched that they should. In particular, I think the 3. I think Survivor South Africa seasons 3, 4, and 5 are 3 seasons that people should watch. That are legitimately good seasons. Mind you, 5 has, I mean, all of them have their issues. I think 5 has the biggest ones that will throw people off with the champion stuff, but I think at the same time, there's some great stuff in that season. Particularly in the post-merge. But, I mean, I don't know, I mean, like, at the time, I really loved the season. Mind you, I have done a rewatch of Survivor South Africa Champion since then, in my opinion, has gone down on it a little bit, but I'm mainly because I feel like the pacing is very off, and also the champion stuff. But at the end of the day, I mean, it's still, I would still put it bottom of the top tier. I'm bottom of the top third, probably, somewhere in that range. Again, I don't know exactly. I do have a ranking on my computer. And I think my opinion of South Africa Philippines, the newest season, definitely goes up a bit in retrospect.
You've seen hell, and now hell lives in you.
It was, I think my opinion of David vs. Goliath might have gone down a little bit.
A part of shadow.
I don't know. I mean, like, I think I had David vs. Goliath in my top 10. I think that might change. I haven't redone the list, so I don't know.
Your choices will shape our destiny.
Thank you for that blatant exposition. Actually, I guess that's technically not exposition. I guess it's technically just a reminder that, hey, you gotta make choices, motherfucker. Are we not done yet? We're 37 minutes into the video. I thought we were gonna be done. What do we have left? We've talked to everyone, right? What's left? Oh, the supplies. We need to look at the supplies. Okay. Yeah, I think also video like doing like ranking the video game narratives of all time. I think would be fun too. Okay. To be honest, I don't even know what my list would be anymore. I mean, again, like so many things have changed. I think I know what I think I have a good idea of what will be on the list. I just don't know the ranking anymore. Like I think like Last of Us, Walking Dead, Telltale, Season 1. I think AC4, maybe AC4, AC2. I mean AC4. I mean maybe just STO Trilogy in general. I guess you would include. I don't know.
None of us knows how to fight.
Mass Effect, probably.
Without fighting.
We'll just get ourselves killed.
I don't know. It's tough. I mean, I think there's a good amount. Persona 5 would be up there, I think.
I'm with you.
Not at the top, but it will be on there. I don't know.
Maybe it's worth a try.
And to be honest, I have a worry that like it's too modern. Because I do think most of my favorite narratives at this point are pretty modern. Witcher 3 and Uncharted 4. But yeah, I mean, I think they're mostly modern. Again, I wasn't a big fan of game narratives pre-Last Generation. So it's like there's not really much before that I can really talk about anyway. Did we do everything except for that? But all right, we'll end the episode. Next episode we'll continue on, but for now, thank you for watching.